Hello everyone, greetings to you all. This is the Crypto Prophets. Click on that subscribe button to enable you get notified anytime I drop video contents like this. And without wasting much time, let's take a look at today's video. Alright, so guys, I will try to be as brief as possible in today's video. Okay, I'll just go straight to the point. No need of much explanations. Now, I decided to bring out this YouTuber, okay, Doctor of Pump and Dump, because this guy has really been so bearish, and talking all manner of nonsense for a couple of weeks now. He's been calling for Bitcoin crash, calling for Ethereum crash, talking all manner of nonsense. And just as I used to tell you people, it's not everybody you see on YouTube with much followers and one who has been there for a very long time that actually understands this field. A lot of these guys, they are just noisemakers. Now, I'm not really here to castigate anyone, but I'm only here to show you reality and to tell you the difference between the crypto prophets and majority of these people that you see on YouTube making noise. This guy has been so bearish about Bitcoin. Okay, as you can check, Bank of Japan rate hikes will crash BTC 30%. This was 7 days ago. Bitcoin crash now in progress 8 days ago. Bitcoin and Ethereum next leg down 10 days ago. Look at this one. Bitcoin sellers gone wild. The moon boy. Just look at this. Look at this. Bitcoin rallies with the Bank of Japan. The Bitcoin crash is cancelled. You see, after he saw that all this Bitcoin crash he was calling, none really happened the way it was. He now started changing it. And if you check now, Bitcoin is a breakout, not a fake out. Bitcoin was not the 80k was not the bottom. Now you see these guys have been calling. I told you guys, if you've been watching my video, okay, I've been telling you that a lot of YouTubers have been calling for the crash of Bitcoin. They've been saying Bitcoin would drop below 80k and all that. But you see, the crypto prophet, I came out and told you guys that Bitcoin is not going to fall below $80,000. That $80,000 was the bottom, and that happened on the 21st of November, and I prophesied about that date before it happened. So that's to tell you how accurate the crypto prophet is, guys. So now I have something very important to say. Now, like I spoke to you about the doctor of pump and dump that has been very bearish about Bitcoin. Despite all the noise, Bitcoin has not dropped below that $80,000. It has not even gone below $83,000. And if you check my YouTube channel, okay, you can send an email. Check the descriptive part of this video, tradingexploits7@gmail.com. If you send an email and get into my channel, you would see that in my channel I had already explained it, that Bitcoin is not going to drop below $83,000. And I told members in my channel why that is not going to happen, and that's exactly what is playing out. Bitcoin has started pump. As a matter of fact, in my last video I told you guys that if Bitcoin gets above $88,000, just forget it, it will turn more bullish, and that's what's happening. So all these YouTubers that are just making noise up and down and calling for Bitcoin crash, they are really gonna get wrecked, because there's a serious pump that is coming. Now I have this to say. This is the S&P 500, and the S&P 500 is soon going to make a new all-time high. As you guys can see, this guy is going to make a new all-time high very soon. And if the S&P 500 makes a brand new all-time high, just forget it. It will cause Bitcoin to skyrocket. Now let's take a look at gold. I need you guys to see something, okay? Let's take a look at gold. This is gold. Let's check these charts. Now guys, as you all can see, gold has hit a brand new all-time high. It has hit a brand new all-time high of $4,449. $1,000 for gold. A brand new all-time high. Let's take a look at silver. Okay, silver. As you guys can see, take a look at silver. Guys, look at it. Silver as well has hit a brand new all-time high. These are not things you can deny. And there was in one of my videos, I told you guys something, that the US economy, the US Fed, they spoke about pumping in more than up to 40 billion every month into the markets, and that news is what is causing the whole market to skyrocket and rally. So gold has made a new all-time high. Silver has made a new all-time high. The S&P 500 is what is left. And Bitcoin follows gold. Bitcoin follows gold. Majority of the time, Bitcoin has a positive correlation with gold and also a positive correlation with the S&P 500. So if gold is pumping, that simply means that investors are removing out their money from the dollar and putting it inside gold to back up their investments or lock up their profits. So this is actually a sign that Bitcoin is about peaking. That's the truth. Now let's take a look at the VIX, okay? Let's take a look at the VIX, the inverse of the S&P 500. I'm just giving you guys facts because when these guys are talking, people just talk. They just talk what they don't know. This is the VIX, okay? This is the VIX, and as you all can see, in the VIX just broke a very important trend line. Look at it, look at it. The VIX just broke this trend line, and it has maintained this trend line since 2024. I drew this trend line since 2024. The VIX just broke this trend line today. And if you guys recall, in one of my videos, I spoke about this indicator. I told you guys that this is a bearish formation in this indicator. Look at it. This tells us that the VIX has more downsides. I'm telling you, it tells us that the VIX has more downsides. More downsides are coming for the VIX. The VIX is going to get to this region or even as far as this region. And this has the ability to cause a new all-time high for the S&P 500, which is the stock market. And if the stock market has a new all-time high, what do you think Bitcoin is going to have? What do you think Bitcoin is going to do? Let's even check the NDX. Okay, let's check the NDX. Let's see. Look at it, guys. Guys, all these markets are just waiting for a new all-time high. It's not far. This thing can just pump up, create a new all-time high, and push up. So now here is my question. Let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, let's go to BTC. Let's go to Bitcoin. And remember, in my last video, I told you guys that Bitcoin is forming a bullish divergence. Now let's go to Bitcoin. So now, guys, what makes you think Bitcoin will not have the capacity to skyrocket and even come up to this point, gets to as far as 107, 108k, and from there it can now even push up, and you see Bitcoin surpassing 125, entering into 130k? What makes you think that is not going to happen? Or what makes you think Bitcoin would keep on dumping despite all the evidence you're seeing right in front of you? Gold, new all-time high. Silver, no, first, the Fed said they are putting in 40 billion. They are pumping in 40 billion into the US Treasury bills. And after that, you saw the markets began rallying. Number one, you saw gold creating a new all-time high. You saw silver, and gold has a positive correlation with Bitcoin. You saw silver hit a new all-time high, I think towards the month of October, and then retraced back. Gold hit a new all-time high, I think around October, retraced back, dropped again. A lot of persons said it won't pump again, it won't make a new all-time high. Many people started shorting gold, you see. But for me, I told you guys that gold would still pump again, and gold has pumped and made a new all-time high. And gold has a positive correlation with Bitcoin. It has made a new all-time high. Silver has made a new all-time high. The S&P 500 is there warming up. I've showed you guys the VIX. The VIX is looking very bearish. It has broken a trend line. So what do you think is going to happen to the S&P 500? Will the S&P 500 just be sitting there and watching the VIX pump dropping and it won't pump? If that's what you're thinking, you're simply wasting your time. The S&P 500 is going to make a new all-time high, and if that happens, expect Bitcoin to skyrocket. I'm telling you. So if you are not inside this market, make sure you get into this market. Stop staying there and getting deceived by all these people coming out to talk nonsense. They would wait for Bitcoin to crash and they would get tired. It's as simple as that. As a matter of fact, they've been waiting. They've been waiting for 70k, which they would never see anytime soon, or to fall below $80,000. This is how they've been waiting till I told you guys Bitcoin is going to bottom. on the 21st. It happened. It dropped to 80k. I told you guys take advantage. It pumped again. It dropped. It dropped to around 83k. I told you guys take advantage. We are forming a bullish divergence. You guys will soon see Bitcoin above these prices. Once Bitcoin breaks out of $93,000, just forget it, guys. We are going higher. We are going to 9800k. I'm telling you, we are going higher. And once we cross this white line, if Bitcoin overcomes this white line, you would see a strong pump to a new all-time high. And it's very, very possible. So guys, contact the crypto prophets. Send an email, tradingexploits7@gmail.com. Send an email, check the descriptive part of this video. It's really going to help you and your life will not remain the same. Get into my Gemcoin channel. Don't waste time. The crypto prophet is hardly wrong in his analysis. My analysis are top notch. As you can see, I come out plainly to tell you what it is, and it happens before your very eyes. So why should you doubt me? You have no reason to doubt me. It's as easy as that. You have no reason whatsoever to doubt me. Contact Trading Exploits, send an email, get into my channel. This is going to help you. From the crypto prophet, see you in my next video. Thank you.